Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing this, like smoky taupey halo eye look with like matching taupey kind of lips that I seen Mitchell from Instagram do on a model, and I thought it was so beautiful. So I did it yesterday and then I loved it so much I was like, let me film it for you guys because I think y'all will like it too. And yeah, so if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing this really cool taupey brown smoky eye with like a halo effect and some glitter liner that I saw Mitchell. He's an Instagram artist. He's very, very good, and he's done a couple things with Jeffree Star and things like that, so he's pretty well known now, and I just love how he does his makeup on these models. It looks so beautiful, and I really wanted to recreate that look. I wore it yesterday and I was like, this look is so pretty, I'm just gonna have to film it for you guys. So let's just get started. So since it's kind of smoky and it's dark, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes first, and I'm gonna go and put some Makeup Revolution concealer on my lids just to prime it and give it a nice base. So since it's kind of like, I'm gonna do my full face. So I figured, so there's not a lot of dead space. No, let me just not talking. I'll just talk to you guys about things. See how everything's going. There's actually something that's been bothering me because I feel like so many people think that everything is a competition, or that you can't do things if someone else is doing them, and I don't really get that, because I feel like if you have talent, if you have ambition, if you kind of work for the things that you want, that even if like you have 5 other people doing the exact same thing, you're still going to succeed. You're going to achieve the goals that you're setting for yourself if you're working towards it. If you're not, and you're just kind of seeing what other people are doing and being envious of that, then no, you're not going to succeed, because it's like you're setting yourself up short and not really believing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't understand it. I've always believed that if I work hard for something that, eventually I will get it. I'll get what I want. My parents have taught me that. So I don't really understand why other people think that, you can't get the things you want just because there's so many other people already doing it. Never really understood that. So I'm just gonna pause really quick from my little spiel, and we're gonna be using the Morphe 35M palette to create this look today. And first I'm gonna be mixing this orangey shade, which is called Fired Up, and the color Play It Cool. So it's this orangey shade right here, and then this like tannish kind of neutral color right here. And I'm just mixing those together to put into my crease. Whoa, so where was I at? Okay, so yeah, and I feel like, if you're, focusing on yourself and your goals and what you want out of life, you're gonna get it. If you focus on what other people are already doing, how they're doing things, and their success, you're not gonna get it, because you're not, how do I put it? It's like, I don't know how to put it. You're just not, it's not gonna go easy it's not gonna be as easy as it would be to get the things you want if you're constantly looking at what other people are doing. So I'm just putting this all over the crease. Like for me and my sister, we are makeup artists, so we, part of our life is makeup, and we have clients, and there's like, a few other makeup artists in town that do the same thing. And it's never bothered me that there are other makeup artists in town, that there are, I don't consider it competition, because I know my value, I know how good my work is, so it doesn't bother me that other people are doing the same thing. In fact, I think it's good for them. Most of the time there's enough clients to go around, and if I don't get a client and someone else does, it doesn't bother me, because it's not the end of the world if one person chooses a different makeup artist. I see other makeup artists and I think they do good work, and you know, it's good for them. They're doing something, so I don't see why I would be jealous or envious or kind of look at them and compare myself. All right, so next one I'm going to be using is Talk Dirty, which is a slightly darker brown right here, a little more cool toned. And that's just gonna kind of go on top and deepen everything up a little bit. And you know, like my whole family pretty much has their own business, and I'm not trying to brag or anything. It's really not about me, and I'm not trying to make it about me. But there's so many other people that do the same things that my family does that I see other people doing, and everyone still succeeds. Everyone is still doing good with their careers, their jobs, their businesses. So why, you know, that's why I don't think that, you know, it really matters if there's 10 other people doing the exact same thing. If you believe in yourself and you work towards your goal and do everything you can to get the things you want, you're gonna get them. I feel like it shows more about you than anyone else that you don't believe in yourself as much, you know what I mean? Because if you think that you're not going to do good, or you get mad because someone else is doing what you're doing, then you just don't believe in yourself enough to think that even if they're doing that, I'm still going to do good. I'm still going to be good. My business is still going to be good. And that's it. So then I'm really taking that Talk Dirty color and really kind of packing it on in the inner corner and outer edges too, and then blending it towards the center. And now I'm going to take some of this Red Carpet, which is like a nice warm, I have so much stuff in my hands, warm reddish brown kind of color, and I'm going to put that on top a little bit too, just to warm it up just a tiny bit, not too much, just a little bit. So like my whole point about even talking about this, which I don't talk about it to like I said, to brag about myself or anything like that, because it's not about me. It's about, you know, believe in yourself and you're gonna get everything you want. Believe in yourself, work hard, and, you know, just be a nice person. You're gonna get the things that you want, no matter how many other people are doing the exact same thing. So we're pretty much good right now. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of this, the Tilbury powder, Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perception Micro Powder in the shade medium too. And I'm going to kind of just put it on the center right here to kind of just set it a little bit. Because this section is going to be a little bit lighter. And I don't really need any other color on there. And since this kind of looks more like skin, it goes perfect. Just like that. And now we are going to cut the crease. So now, like I said, I'm just going to cut it with that same Makeup Revolution concealer. And then I'm just taking my finger and kind of using it to blend it out. All right, so now that I've cut, you know, that little section out, I'm just going to take the powder again and just kind of set it. I want it to look more like natural, and that's how it looked on the model, so that's why I'm not using like a white one or anything. I'm just using the powder that kind of fits my skin. And it doesn't have to be super, super perfect because we are going to put glitter liner at the top. Why is that looking weird right there? And then I'm just going to dip my blending brush back into the Talk Dirty color and into the Red Carpet color to kind of blend it in a little bit so there's not such a, you know, sharp line right here. I'm just patting it. All right, so now I'm going to be taking the Midnight Cowboy Heavy Metal Glitter Liner from Urban Decay. And I'm going to put that right here where the halo is. Yesterday when I did this, I did it a little bit too thick, so hopefully I can get it a little bit of a thinner line. But yeah, sorry about the little rant. It's not, I don't really like to talk about things like that, which, I mean, if y'all guys like it, I can, you know, because I know I don't really talk about a whole bunch of stuff while I'm doing these videos. And I see how some people just act, and not act, but like kind of don't give themselves enough credit. And I'm just like, you know, because people should just, you know, believe in themselves a little bit more, and you're gonna get what you want. Trust me. Yeah, that looks way better than yesterday. A lot thinner. So you can see, looks super cool. Yeah, far as I'm gonna go. So now we're just gonna move on to the rest of the face. All right, so for today I'm using the Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation, mattifying and oil-free from Hourglass in the shade Nude. And this is one of my favorite foundations of all time because it is super matte and it does dry down to like a powder, so it feels very light, but good coverage as well. And the mattifying part of it just lasts so long, it's ridiculous. And the primer with it, it's even better, which is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the Hourglass Veil Primer, and then I put on some of the Tatcha, what is it? It's like a pore thing. I forget what it's called, but I mean, I'll link it somewhere down below. The only thing about this foundation is that it is kind of like very liquidy, so I feel like I have to use more when I'm applying it. But it's so nice. So I mean, it's kind of sucks because it's expensive, so you feel like you're using a lot, and then you're gonna run out soon and then have to buy another one because it's so expensive. So that kind of sucks. All right, so now we're gonna move on, and I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand in the shade Fair Medium to contour my face. This thing is amazing. Like, it looks so dark, but it shears out so nice and it looks so natural. Ugh, I don't know what I did with myself before I had this. I've been breaking out lately and I don't know what's causing it. I really need to wash my brushes though. I know that will contribute for sure to me breaking out. Alright, so now I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution concealer. It's in the shade C5, my regular shade. I'm just going to blend that out, and I'm using my Juno sponge, which is amazing, to just blend it all out. My sisters keep blowing up my phone, I swear. I ever get annoyed because you get like, you have group text, right? And then you start getting like 1,000 texts and you're not participating in the group text, so it's super freaking annoying when you keep getting like 5 texts every 5 seconds, because it's annoying to me. And sometimes I just want to text them and be like, can y'all shut the fuck up? Because I'm busy and I'm trying to do something and y'all's texts keep blowing up my phone. But then they wouldn't text me anymore, and I gotta know all the cheese, man. Because I'm a nosy bitch. The great thing too about this foundation is that you don't need to set it with powder because it turns kind of to a powder form. You don't need to set it at all. And I haven't set it whenever I use this, and it just lasts so freaking good. So freaking long. And to set this really quick, I'm just going to take this powder, the Flawless Airbrush powder from Charlotte Tilbury, and just set it wherever I highlighted. I'm not going to put it all over my face because I don't need to. So for my contour, I'm just going to set it with the Ambient Lighting Bronzer from Hourglass in the shade Nude Bronze Light. This is like my go-to right now because it's just so natural looking and it's not too much. Kind of just helps set it with adding just a tiny bit of color. And it does look really good without any contour underneath because I use it whenever I'm doing like a very natural looking makeup, and it looks really, really nice. And then for my highlight, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight, which is back in stock right now because they came out with it again. So I would stock up on this if you want. If you didn't get it last time, you should definitely get it this time because it's such a nice highlighter. And now for my lower lash line, I'm just going to be adding the same colors that I used on top. I'm going to use the first 2 colors that we mixed for the transition color first, the Fired Up shade and the Play It Cool shade. With a pencil brush, I'm just going to put it right here. And then I'm gonna use the Talk Dirty color, put it all over it, kind of cool it down instead of so warm. And then add a little bit more on the outer corner. And I'm making sure it's kind of connected to the top, kind of flicking it up. And then since that concealer, whenever I put it on and highlighted my face, kind of, you know, messed it up a little bit, I'm gonna just take with a blending brush and blend it out again. Make those edges really nice and soft. And next, because in the photo in the video that he used, it looked like he had kind of like a black eyeshadow on the edges and kind of to create a little wing. So we're gonna take the Black Magic black eyeshadow right here to create that. And I'm just using an angled Morphe brush. It is from the Rose Gold collection. I'm tapping off the excess because I don't want to start off super dark. And I'm just kind of building it up right here in the corner, making it a little bit thick, and then just kind of making a slight small little wing that we're gonna blend out so it doesn't look super perfect. And then adding some right here in the front. And then on the middle, just a little thin line. And then I'm going to use this Morphe M321 kind of like pointed blendy brush to just blend that out and really diffuse it. Alright, so for my lips, we're going to keep it taupey and brown. So we're going to be using the NYX Suede Lip Liner in Sandstorm. Might not be as dark as I wanted it. Nope, I'm gonna have to go over it with something else. So let's go over it with something else. What should it be? So I'm gonna go over it with the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in Cocoa. It is the number 10 shade. And then I'm going to be taking the liquid lipstick from Dose of Colors in the shade Sand. And I'm putting it more towards the center. And then I'm just going to put more of that Hot Cocoa lip liner on. So, and then just to kind of finish it off, I'm using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk to kind of just lighten the eyes a little bit. So, and that's it for this tutorial. I love how it turned out. Yeah, feel the flossy. My dog's right here. You want attention. But yeah, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will link everything that I used down below. And remember to hit like and subscribe to my channel, and go ahead and follow me on Instagram so you can see all of my style photos, all of my makeup photos, and yeah, because I post on the daily over there, so it's definitely more often than on YouTube. So yeah, I will put my handle right here. But this is it. Vlogmas Day 13 is done. I hope you guys liked it. Bye!